seriously, in my mind, I'm like, surely it's not Porsha. Like, this bitch right here, no, she get more than a little bit. I mean, she's definitely hooked up with women, definitely. If she gets drunk, she becomes an aggressive lesbian.
Right.
Y'all, she exposed everything. Kandi Burruss has finally broken her silence, and what she revealed about Porsha Williams will shock the world. This isn't just another celebrity rumor or reality TV drama. This is dark, messy, and absolutely jaw-dropping. For years, fans have adored Porsha's glamorous smile, her sparkling outfits, and her picture-perfect persona. But behind closed doors, Kandi says a completely different story unfolds, a story filled with hidden affairs, secret sexual experimentation, and a scandal no one saw coming. According to Kandi, Porsha's involvement with women isn't just a one-time revelation. If she drinks, Kandi claims, Porsha becomes aggressive, bold, and unafraid to pursue women. This isn't subtle flirting, it's full-on boundary-pushing behavior that reveals a hidden side of Porsha no one expected. And it doesn't stop there. Kandi even detailed a specific incident where Porsha initiated a girl-girl kiss, an encounter at a hotel after hours 2 years ago. While Kandi clarifies nothing went beyond that night, the revelation alone paints a vivid picture of Porsha's secretive, adventurous side. But it gets darker. Kandi alleges that Porsha's past sexual relationships, some secretive, some public, may have included exposing partners to herpes. Yes, the shocking claim is out there, and it adds a terrifying layer to an already explosive story.
So, the people who I'm talking to now, it's just two. I've narrowed it down to two. Okay? And he is nice and she is nice. Wanted to make sure that these were normal people. And what I talked about with my therapist the other day was, I'm having a hard time opening up because they're not.
Buckle up, because what you're about to hear will shatter everything you thought you knew about Porsha Williams. Reality TV's shining star, celebrated for her charm, glam, and magnetic smile, is now at the epicenter of a scandal so dark and twisted it could rewrite her entire story. Kandi Burruss has broken her silence, and the revelations are nothing short of explosive. This isn't gossip you can shrug off. This is a full-scale expose, a viral storm waiting to hit every screen. Sources close to Kandi reveal that Porsha's life behind the camera is a labyrinth of secret encounters and hidden relationships. People who have been in her inner circle describe a woman whose persona is dazzlingly beautiful on the outside, but dangerously unpredictable behind closed doors. Kandi insists that Porsha's interactions with women are no fleeting infatuations. When intoxicated, she reportedly becomes bold, aggressive, and forward, pushing boundaries that most would never dare. Friends and insiders recount moments where Porsha's flirtatious behavior crossed lines, leaving many stunned and questioning the image of the polished celebrity everyone adored. The story gets more intense when Kandi recalls a specific night, an incident that supposedly occurred 2 years ago, involving a hotel after-hours encounter that never went beyond a kiss. The memory alone, according to Kandi, left a lasting impression, revealing a side of Porsha that was adventurous, confident, and unafraid to explore the depths of her sexuality. Sources confirm that this behavior is not isolated. It's part of a pattern that many insiders claim has been ongoing for years, hidden beneath layers of charm and media-crafted perfection. What makes this scandal even darker are allegations regarding health. Kandi has claimed that some of Porsha's past sexual partners were allegedly exposed to herpes. This shocking claim, if true, transforms the narrative from mere affairs to a serious and highly controversial revelation that is sending shockwaves across social media. Fans are divided, with many questioning the authenticity of Porsha's public image, while others struggle to reconcile the glamorous persona they've celebrated with these unsettling claims. The drama doesn't stop there. Porsha's ex, Simon, has reportedly been leaking videos and stirring the pot further, ensuring that every aspect of the divorce, every alleged affair, and every hidden secret is magnified and scrutinized in the public eye. Social media has erupted into factions, with some defending Porsha and others siding with Kandi's explosive revelations. The tension is palpable, and the anticipation of what comes next is driving discussions to a fever pitch. Insiders describe a reality where every party, every encounter, and every decision is loaded with potential scandal. The contrast between Porsha's sparkling public image and the alleged private truths paints a portrait of a star whose life is far more complicated than cameras have ever captured. Kandi's disclosures suggest that this is not just entertainment. It's a glimpse into a celebrity world rife with secrets, betrayal, and consequences that the public has only begun to scratch the surface of. And just when you think the story has reached its peak, the information revealed by Kandi reaches a crescendo. She details moments that show Porsha as provocative, daring, and unapologetically bold, creating ripples that echo through her friendships, her past relationships, and the media narrative that has protected her for years. Observers say that the patterns of behavior described by Kandi are consistent and have left multiple insiders shocked, some even questioning whether Porsha's public persona was ever genuine. Legal experts weigh in, noting that the potential for lawsuits, video leaks, and social media battles makes this story far more than a celebrity scandal. It's a high-stakes drama that blends personal exposure, public opinion, and the very real consequences of past choices. The revelation about sexual health allegations adds a level of gravity that turns casual gossip into a potential public health controversy. Every message, every post, and every leaked snippet is being dissected, creating a tension-filled narrative that could dominate headlines for weeks. As viewers, the unfolding situation is nothing short of captivating. The drama is layered, each revelation more intense than the last. Behind the glitz and glamour lies a story of secrecy, intrigue, and emotional upheaval. Fans and insiders alike are watching closely, as every detail Kandi has shared threatens to unravel years of careful curation by Porsha and her team. What was once a story of success and beauty has now become a tale of controversy, betrayal, and shocking personal disclosures.
There was a girl and girl kiss between she and I that she initiated. This was like 2 years ago. And she invited us to her hotel. Now, when she said what she said, it pissed me off because I was like, you're lying or whatever. But at the same time, I'm like, okay, everybody's going to assume that she's telling the truth because obviously, you know, I have bedroom Kandi. They assumed that I'm just so freaky. You know that. So I went back 2 years and I found a text from her that was after that night, talking about that night. Oh, we was turned up and we didn't actually take her up on her offer. Let me say that. Okay. The kiss just happened. Let me be clear. You know, it didn't go further than that. But, you know, we were having fun. Like, she came at us. She asked us to come with her to the after hours spot.
Which encapsulates the height of the scandal, leaving the audience stunned, questioning everything, and desperately awaiting the next explosive revelations. The tension, the secrecy, and the emotional intensity of these revelations set the stage for an even more dramatic continuation, promising that the world of reality TV and celebrity scandal will never be the same again. The storm that Kandi Burruss ignited didn't end with her revelations. It only escalated. Porsha Williams, once untouchable in the world of reality television, is now navigating a battlefield of public scrutiny, leaked videos, and relentless social media speculation. Every comment, every post, and every rumor is magnified to an unimaginable scale. Sources close to Kandi insist that the fallout is far from over, with the ripple effects of the allegations shaking the very foundation of Porsha's carefully constructed image. Insiders reveal that messages, texts, and behind-the-scenes footage are being shared at an alarming rate. Each snippet adds fuel to the fire, painting a picture of Porsha's private life that is dramatically different from her public persona. Friends and former colleagues have begun coming forward anonymously, sharing experiences that corroborate some of Kandi's claims, creating an online storm that has audiences divided and desperate for answers. Some see Porsha as a victim of a bitter feud, while others interpret the revelations as undeniable proof of a dark and complicated history. Social media platforms have erupted into heated debates. Clips of reality show appearances, juxtaposed with leaked private messages, are being dissected endlessly. Comment threads stretch into thousands of entries, each one amplifying the drama and keeping viewers glued to every new development. The atmosphere is electric, tense, and rife with speculation, as fans and critics alike attempt to piece together the truth behind the allegations. Some argue that Porsha's relationships were always more complex than she let on, while others insist that the media circus surrounding her is designed to destroy her credibility. The allegations about past sexual encounters, particularly the claims regarding exposure to herpes, have added an unprecedented layer of gravity to the story. Legal experts and health analysts weigh in, examining the potential ramifications and the seriousness of the accusations. The discussion is no longer confined to entertainment circles. It has entered the domain of public concern, with audiences questioning not just morality, but accountability and transparency. Kandi's revelations also highlight the intensity of Porsha's social interactions. Former associates describe a woman who is commanding, persuasive, and unapologetically confident in her desires. The patterns revealed suggest a deliberate and consistent approach to her relationships, one that often conflicts with the media-friendly image of a glamorous, flawless celebrity. Observers point out that these insights challenge the very narrative that has been built around her, forcing a reconsideration of what reality truly looks like behind the cameras. In the midst of this, Simon, Porsha's ex, continues to play a significant role. Leaked videos, online claims, and public accusations from him are creating a volatile environment that amplifies the scandal. The divorce and subsequent social media warfare have turned private disputes into a public spectacle, ensuring that every move is scrutinized, every reaction magnified, and every comment dissected. The intensity is compounded by the emotional weight of betrayal, secrecy, and allegations, making the drama feel almost theatrical yet undeniably real. The public's reaction has been as polarized as the revelations themselves. While some defend Porsha, emphasizing her vulnerability and humanity, others side with Kandi, insisting that the evidence points to a long-standing pattern of deception and hidden behavior. The dichotomy has created an internet divided into factions, each group producing content, commentary, and analysis that further fuels the ongoing frenzy. The coverage is relentless, with every outlet and influencer attempting to interpret the chaos, each adding new layers to the story. Leaked communications suggest that Porsha's private interactions were strategic and calculated, reflecting a level of sophistication that contrasts sharply with the image of spontaneous glamour she presents publicly. Sources indicate that invitations, flirtations, and personal engagements were often carefully orchestrated and, in some cases, documented in messages that have now surfaced online. These revelations have created a climate of distrust as audiences grapple with understanding the distinction between public persona and private conduct. The intensity of the scandal is magnified by its emotional implications. People close to the situation describe an environment of tension, anxiety, and heartbreak. Allegiances are shifting daily, friendships are strained, and the mental toll on those involved is palpable. The combination of emotional exposure, public pressure, and potential legal consequences has turned what might have been a private dispute into a fully public crisis. Every day brings new developments, each more shocking and sensational than the last. Experts note that stories like these are particularly powerful because they blend personal betrayal with public fascination. The audience is not merely observing, they are emotionally invested, dissecting every nuance and reacting in real time to every revelation. The viral nature of the allegations ensures that the story circulates rapidly, with every post, comment, and discussion amplifying the emotional intensity. The scandal has effectively created a feedback loop where exposure leads to outrage, which leads to further exposure, and the cycle continues. Amid the chaos, Kandi Burruss's narrative remains central. The faceless journalist perspective reveals a calculated and methodical approach to unveiling the truth. Sources indicate that her strategy is deliberate, aiming not just to inform but to provoke, to disrupt, and to compel the public to reassess their perceptions. The impact is tangible, viewers are shocked, conversations are heated, and the story dominates online discourse. As the story continues to unfold, the stakes rise. New leaks, further testimonies, and potential legal actions loom on the horizon. Each revelation adds complexity, deepening the narrative and ensuring that audiences remain captivated. The combination of scandal, secrecy, and personal drama has created a story that is emotionally intense, virally contagious, and unrelentingly gripping. The world is watching as the saga continues, and the implications of Kandi's revelations are far from over. By the time this chapter closes, it is clear that reality television, celebrity culture, and public perception have collided in a perfect storm of emotion, controversy, and intensity. The story of Porsha Williams, once seen as untouchable and glamorous, has been transformed into a cautionary tale of hidden truths, public exposure, and the unpredictable consequences of private actions. And even as audiences debate, argue, and analyze, one fact remains undeniable: this scandal is far from finished. Every message, every leak, and every revelation adds to the drama, leaving viewers on edge, shocked, and eager for the next explosive development. Kandi Burruss has set the stage, and the narrative is now unstoppable. The storm surrounding Porsha Williams shows no signs of letting up. Every revelation from Kandi Burruss has triggered a chain reaction of public outrage, viral debates, and media frenzy that is only intensifying. Sources close to the situation report that social media is ablaze with speculation, leaked messages, and alleged video footage, each piece painting a darker picture of the reality behind the glossy image Porsha has carefully maintained for years. This is more than a scandal. It's a full-blown public unmasking that has left fans shocked, insiders shaken, and the celebrity world buzzing with disbelief. According to insiders, Porsha's private life has been under a microscope, with her relationships, flirtations, and secret encounters dissected and analyzed. The narrative that Kandi has laid out suggests a complex web of interactions that includes secret sexual experimentation, flirtatious behavior, and alleged affairs that have persisted over the years. Every revelation adds another layer of intensity, forcing audiences to reevaluate the glamorous persona they've idolized. The contrast between her public image and the alleged private truths has created a scandal that feels both surreal and deeply personal. The alleged health claims, particularly the accusations of exposing partners to herpes, have further amplified the controversy. Legal experts emphasize that these allegations carry serious implications, transforming what might have been mere gossip into a potentially significant legal and public health issue. Social media discussions reflect this gravity, with viewers analyzing the claims, debating their plausibility, and sharing theories that range from shock to outrage. The public fascination is relentless, with every post and every leaked snippet fueling further conversation. Insiders reveal that Porsha's behavior patterns suggest a deliberate, calculated approach to her personal relationships. Former associates describe encounters where she was assertive, provocative, and unapologetically bold. These patterns, if true, indicate a consistent behavior that contrasts sharply with the media-friendly, picture-perfect image projected on reality television. Audiences are now witnessing a side of Porsha that has been carefully concealed, with each revelation challenging preconceived notions of who she truly is. Meanwhile, Simon's role in the unfolding drama continues to be significant. Leaked content, public statements, and social media posts from him have intensified the situation, ensuring that every element of the divorce, every allegation, and every hidden detail is magnified for maximum public scrutiny. The tension created by these disclosures has turned private conflicts into a public spectacle, where emotions run high, loyalties are tested, and every new development feels explosively consequential. The impact of Kandi's revelations is particularly intense because they are both personal and public. Observers note that her disclosures are methodical, designed to provoke reaction, and to expose truths that many believed would remain hidden. The emotional toll on all involved is palpable as relationships strain, alliances shift, and the narrative unfolds in real time for millions of viewers. Every text, every claim, and every video fuels a growing sense of shock, disbelief, and anticipation for what comes next. As the scandal evolves, the audience has become a critical participant. Fans dissect, debate, and speculate endlessly, creating a dynamic where public perception and viral momentum feed into each other. The story has reached a point where every detail is scrutinized, and every revelation adds to the intensity of the unfolding drama. Former friends and insiders continue to emerge with corroborating accounts, adding credibility to Kandi's claims and escalating the stakes. What makes this saga particularly captivating is the mixture of glamour and tragedy. Porsha's public image as a vibrant, successful, and adored celebrity is now juxtaposed against allegations of deception, secret experimentation, and public exposure. The contrast creates a narrative that is as emotionally gripping as it is sensational, keeping audiences riveted and desperate for more information. Each new leak and insider account drives the story forward, creating an almost addictive cycle of shock and curiosity. Experts analyzing the situation note that the allegations touch on multiple facets: personal betrayal, potential legal repercussions, and the public's fascination with celebrity secrets. The combination of these elements creates a story that is both intense and emotionally charged. Viewers are not just passive observers, they are emotionally engaged, taking sides and following every development with the intensity of a real-time courtroom drama. The story's virality ensures that the drama continues to build momentum, with no clear endpoint in sight. Behind the scenes, those close to Kandi report that the strategy was intentional, aimed at exposing hidden behaviors and challenging the carefully curated public narrative. Every detail, every revelation, and every corroborating account has been calculated to maximize impact and to ensure that the audience fully grasps the extent of the scandal. The consequences are unfolding in real time, with social media as both judge and jury, amplifying every reaction and keeping the story in the spotlight. The combination of public fascination, emotional intensity, and high-stakes personal drama has created a situation that is unprecedented in recent reality television history. Every aspect of Porsha's private life that has been revealed contributes to a growing narrative of complexity, secrecy, and shock. Viewers are left to grapple with the dissonance between her public image and the hidden truths, resulting in a story that is as compelling as it is scandalous. And even as the world reacts, Kandi Burruss remains at the center of the narrative, her revelations driving the momentum and ensuring that the story continues to dominate conversations online and offline. The unfolding saga is a perfect storm of celebrity intrigue, emotional exposure, and viral controversy, leaving audiences both shocked and emotionally invested. Every new development adds another layer of intensity, promising that the story of Porsha Williams will continue to captivate and horrify viewers for weeks, if not months, to come. By the time this chapter concludes, the scandal has transcended typical reality TV drama. It is a story of exposure, betrayal, and the emotional weight of public scrutiny. Kandi's revelations have set the stage for a cascade of reactions, each more intense and viral than the last, solidifying this saga as one of the most shocking, emotionally charged, and widely discussed celebrity scandals in recent memory. The finality of this part is not an end, but a continuation, an invitation to viewers to witness, analyze, and react to every revelation as it unfolds. The emotional impact is undeniable, the controversy unstoppable, and the viral nature of this scandal ensures that it will remain in the spotlight, shocking and captivating audiences relentlessly. And now, the story doesn't just stop, it explodes. Everything you thought you knew about Porsha Williams has been pulled apart, stripped bare, and thrown into the public eye. Kandi Burruss's revelations have ripped the veil off a world of secrets, hidden desires, and private betrayals that nobody could have imagined. This isn't just reality TV drama, it's a full-blown scandal that challenges the way we see fame, glamour, and the people behind the smiles. Every claim, every leaked message, every insider account has added fuel to a fire that shows no signs of dying down. Audiences are divided, emotions are running high, and the intensity is undeniable. Some defend Porsha, holding onto the public persona they once adored. Others are enraged, demanding accountability and calling out a hidden history that now seems impossible to ignore. Every social media platform is buzzing with speculation, every video clip scrutinized, every text dissected. This story is viral, relentless, and emotionally gripping, forcing viewers to confront uncomfortable truths while being glued to the unfolding chaos. Kandi Burruss has done more than expose. She has shifted the narrative, turned whispers into headlines, and made it clear that secrets have consequences. The drama is far from over. Legal battles, public feuds, and more shocking revelations are on the horizon. Every new leak will escalate the tension, every revelation will ignite debate, and the public will continue to dissect every angle of Porsha's life, both past and present. So watch closely, because this scandal is rewriting reality television history. It's tragic, it's emotional, it's vicious, and it's unstoppable. Porsha Williams' world has been exposed in full, and the fallout is just beginning. The question isn't what she did, it's what comes next. Stay tuned, stay shocked, and brace yourself, because the next chapter promises to be even darker, even more explosive, and absolutely unforgettable.